got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please will not be counting me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turning down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home, just the four of us. Knock, 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 say hello to opportunity. Show them everything that I be doing, think it's doing me. Check, 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 everything I do is to a T. And only other corner hitting hardest in the USC. Oh, Irish in my blood and all that money keep on doubling. I ain't tried to ball cause I ain't really one for fumbling. Made a couple M's, went gold, now I'm loving it. Drive through them all, can't stomach it. One time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put a trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please will not be counting me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turning down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home, just now wait, second thought. Maybe take a trip down to Florida. Need to change the weather, Tennessee just wasn't warm enough. Son and everybody, they been eating out the formula. Everybody talking, but at least they ain't ignoring us. Hey, reservations. All right.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Got incredible friends, yeah, they froze.
How you doing?
Catalog multiples of double digits. Staring at the number like it's double vision. That's what happens when you trust the vision.
All right, I think we're good.
I changed my life overnight with a couple
welcome in.
Stay working like there's somebody who's coming to get it. And don't get caught up in the talking in the public opinion. Yeah, I had different functions cause I'm functioning different. Hey, one time cause I had to prove it to
W's in the chat. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Monday, everybody. Game time.
Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does.
All right, what up, Energy? Rob Dower in the building. What up, DJ Scratches? Only bands in the building. Yeah. All right, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see y'all. Hey, okay. All right, I see y'all. Clubhouse, how we feeling? Welcome in, welcome in. Let's do it. Z Gamer in the building. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope y'all had a great weekend. It is game time. It is game time. Game time, baby. I will be sitting today. I will be sitting down today just to have a nice chat with y'all, and hopefully we can come up with some good trades here today. What up, Vicky? What up, Arrow Sassy? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Finally got a little bit of my voice back. Still in progress, but you know, we use what we got. We use what we got out here. We make do with what we got. Andy Finance in the building. All right. Let me get a SVJ or something over there, dude. What's going on? Andy Finance. I think I know a few Andy Finances. Oh man, what up, Vivian Young? Mason in the building. What up, Caddy? What up, Rich? Liz, Carlos in the building. Stephen B in the house. What up, Wokey? Let's go, Marvin. Good to see you, man. What up, Ryder? Welcome in, gang. Welcome in. Good to see y'all. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Jay Coop in the building. All right. Well, welcome in. I think I'm good. I think I'm good to go here. Might be a little raspy here again today, but nothing we can't handle out here, right? Yeah. All right. What up, Certified? DeMarco in the house. We got a little special gift from DeMarco here. Let's see. April 2026. Profit 75,000. Oh my God. I thought it was 25,000. 75K. Just when you thought we were sleeping a little. We haven't made too much noise. Just when you thought we were sleeping a little. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. We're still up $75,000 over the past 13 days in the Clubhouse payouts. So just because we ain't talking about it don't mean we ain't living it. You dig? You dig it, dig it, dig? All right, cool. Let's get into it. Thank you, DeMarco. Appreciate that, man. Let's go ahead and pray real quick, and then we'll begin, all right? Let's do this. Father God, we thank you for another opportunity, Lord, another week. We just pray that you would go before us this week. I pray that you would meet each and every individual in the season that they're in, Lord. I know that there's people struggling financially, struggling with children, struggling to have children, struggling with their mindset, with their mentality, Lord. I just pray that you would pour love onto them, that you would just meet them exactly where they are, in the place that they are, and just show them the light, Lord. Show them how great this community could be and how amazing their future can be when they start walking that path. So we thank you for it, Lord. We give you all the glory. We ask that you would bless this session here today. Continue to strengthen my voice as we move through this New York session, and we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Let's do it. Wow. Sheesh. Let me take a break. I've already worked too hard. Wow. Damn. All right. Let's get to it. Yeah. What up, champ? The champs are here. All right, I think I'm good. Let me just lower the music a little bit here. And that should be pretty good, man. Praying for y'all. I know there's a lot of just people, some of y'all are up right now, some of you guys are down right now, but up or down, either way, pray, man. Either way, be grateful and thankful. I'm so thankful for some of the moments in my life that I thought were just the worst moments ever. Looking back on them, they actually turned out to be some of the best moments ever. So yeah, let's get into it here. Today is the 13th. It is April. We're about midway through the month here, so it's Monday. Not much going on here in the headlines today. A lot of stuff happened over the weekend. Trump basically barricaded the strait, said ain't nobody leaving, ain't nobody coming, and yeah, just savage. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much all we got here. Nothing too crazy today. We can have a little lay of the land here for the week. Tomorrow we will have core PPI come out here at 8:30. That'll be on the US dollar. You'll also have some Fed meetings here going on tomorrow as well, so that should be pretty interesting. Wednesday, if we move over to Wednesday, we've got not much actually. Yeah, not much red folder here going on at all this week. You got some crude oil inventories, but yeah, that's about it. You got just, again, members of the Fed speaking and whatever. That's going to be later on in the afternoon. Thursday, you'll have unemployment claims. You'll have the Philly Fed manufacturing index. You'll have a bunch of yellow folders here. And then Friday, not much, man. Not much. So not too many red folders in the mix for us here this week, midway through April. But that's fine. We'll follow price action and see what we could do with the technicals here today, okay? Yeah? Good. Breakdown time. You guys ready? Where's Philippe? I need Philippe. I need some honey. I need Philippe and I need honey. Yeah? There's Philippe. All right. Let's get into it here. Let's talk about the day ahead of us here. Let's start with gold. We'll move over to we'll take a look at NQ and silver today as well. So we're going to start looking at silver just a little bit more. I got to get some reps in and some sample size data in and all that stuff, but let's start off with gold as we usually do, and let's get into it. Yeah, if you guys can, give the stream a like for me. Sub to the channel. If you're not subbed to the channel yet, man, come on. Tell them, chat. All right, let's do it. How's my music, gang? We good? Hey, give a like. I'll throw you 100. All right, 100's for the likers. 100 for the likers. I'll pay you, man. Just like the stream. All right, anyway, let's do this. Are we good on the music? All right, let's do it. All right, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and talk about it then, ladies and gents. So today's Monday here. This is our daily candle. It looks like we did end up closing bearish on Friday, but this daily range is just not what we like to see. Let's just put it that way, right? So you got support sitting here, you have resistance here, and it's just a mess, man. I mean, you had a price moving on, so you had a big move down, right? Price kind of find its footing, went bullish for a little bit, created resistance up here, and then ever since that resistance has been formed, we've just been playing around in this overall range, right? So we kind of came down, dojied out, bullish candle. Remember, we had this candle, we called the sells on that pretty much way up here that day, and price just ranging. So, higher time frame just consolidating at the moment. You don't really have much of a move going on, much of direction. This was a big gap down here over the weekend. Price gapped all the way down, and now we're starting to make our way back up. So let's see how we do here. Not much information from the daily outside of the fact that we are just simply in a range, right? So let's take a look at the 4 hours, see if we can get some sort of direction here off the 4 hour chart. Let's take a look here. So the 4 hour has a support level right there. So it doesn't look like we really closed below that support level much. Looks like we were trying to make an attempt to come up and fill the gap here, but unsuccessful. Yeah, unsuccessful. Maybe midway through the range we got, but all in all, I am pretty bearish based off of the closure here on that 4 hour. So if we get some closures below ranges on the lower time frames, and we see this 4 hour low break, that's where we may have an opportunity to go ahead and get into some sells here. So let's take a look here at what's taking place on the 1 hour. So you do get a closure on the 1 hour, right? You do have nice clean range coming down here up until like 46.79. Let's take a look at the 30 minute. 30 minutes got a little bit of an issue going on here. So we've got support. Let's look left. Hey, what do you know? Oh, wow. What do you know? Yeah. So this is where you want to look left to get right. All right, so if we look at this, if we highlight this area right here, we can see that there are many touches to this zone over here. So we should be very wise today and wait for closures below there, right? If we are going to take any sort of sells based off of that 4-hour candle there. So I could see the price moving up here as well, just because that 4-hour never really closed below the range, but not the best price action here. Yeah, not at all. I think the sells will probably be the best here today. If this 4-hour candle can re-break its own low and we get a 30-minute closure here below the range, that'll probably be one of the only trades I'm even interested in here today. Yeah, believe it or not, something like this, probably like one of the only trades. Yeah, one of the only opportunities. Just a nice clean move down off the 4-hour if we can end up getting there. So we'll see. You know, we are trending down for the most part, but just keep in mind, you know, that 4-hour candle is going to be tough. Daily directions extremely tough. And yeah, just have to wait on these lower time frames here today. Let's take a look at the 15 real quick. 15, yeah, just not the best overall. You know, you got a resistance here. You can make a decision whether or not you want to trade this range. It's about 100 pips, so I might be open to that. Yeah, I might be open to that at some point here as well, if we can get the 1-hour candle to start closing above. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Not the greatest ranges here today, I'll be honest, but this is what we got. So we'll make do with what we have here in front of us and just take smart moves, you know, moving forward. So this is the issue, right? So you have the 1-hour candles are all bunched up here. A lot of consolidation to the left. 30-minute, all same deal. Very just choppy here. I guess we have resistance at 45, support at 28, and then the 15 just gets really messy. So I'll be honest, the only trade I'm really looking for here tonight or today is that sell. If the 4-hour breaks the low, if the 4-hour starts to get bullish and come like 10 a.m. or even like 9:30, we start like breaking through the highs, I'll be open for the buys at that point. But until then, you know, I'll probably stay put and just let this range, let price just range here. And once we get a breakout, we can go from there. All right, cool. So that's pretty much it, man. Not the greatest price action at all. What is this? What the heck is going on over here at 47.28? That's wild. So that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's Monday. Don't try and force anything. I mean, chilling today. Chilling. So we'll see if we can get that breakout. 30-minute closures below will be best, and that'll be it. Yeah, that'll be about it. Yeah, probably profit TP somewhere right around 46.87, 85, somewhere around that area too. So it's a really clean range. It's just a matter if we can actually get below all this crap over here to the left. All right. Excuse me. Sim Z, how we feeling? Man, I'm trying to preserve my voice here. I've been trying. What up, Stephen B? The orange man is still opening his mouth. Uh-oh. At 10? 10. I don't see it, but probably. Wow. All right. Nasty range here. So we'll be here for any excitement, and we'll see if we can get the closures below. Yeah. Mr. Playbook. Hey, how are you? Do we have a Mrs. Playbook for Mr. Playbook? That's the question. Have I taken any trades? No. Nope. Nothing. Who said that? Yeah, what up, Ricky? It depends on his ROI. True. Let's look at NQ here. We'll look at silver in just a moment as well. Big gaps here to open up the market this week. So let's take a look. Yeah, wow, NQ just straight back into that nasty daily range here. So you have a really tough range on the daily. We are at the top of it, so, you know, maybe sells to, you know, push back down, but the range itself is really not the greatest. So let's go over to the 4-hour, trying to get some better direction here. 4-hour moving up, trying to fill the gap here. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. 1-hour, same deal. Looks like you're creating support. I don't even know what to do with this, man. Yeah, we'll revisit NQ tomorrow or something. Yeah, you have a resistance here, so not the greatest. Again, not the greatest price action on gold, not the greatest price action on NQ. You do have a 4-hour break of the low below 80 there. So potentially if we can start to fake out or something up here on the lower time frames, you might get this 4-hour candle to reject over here on the left hand side, this resistance. So maybe if we can get some rejection from up here at 25,200, we can start to look for selling opportunities. So what that'll look like is more so something like this, where price moves up, boom, maybe close above, we get a fake out or something that closes back below here, and then notice how that candle has very little to no wick. We could look to sell back into that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Something like that would be good. Straight back down. Yep. All right. Anything above here too, we might be able to look for the buys, especially if you get a big pump up. So if we do get like a bullish move up here, right? So let's say we move up, right? We come back down, and let's say we adjust this to this level right here, and then price ends up pulling back but remaining above the range here, right? So kind of like this, pulls back, remains above, then I think this is going to be our opportunity to potentially look for buys. Yeah, something like this. So anything remaining above that 58 zone there would be perfect. All right, something like that. So buys look all right, sells look all right, the whole market looks all right. So we'll see how we do here today. It is nasty. Yeah, it is. It is just a very tough price action here today. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably just leave my, where did that go? 4 hour. Yeah, so we'll put 2 zones here, and we'll kind of monitor how things move about here. Wow. Can you explain the worst trade? Yeah, it just had no bottom wick, so dumb. So dumb. So dumb, Nick. So dumb. Supports to the left. I even heard there was FVGs and inverted FVGs in that setup too, so it just gets crazy in that on that trade. Yeah, just mainly for me, no bottom wick. I mean, I was so dumb to take a sell with no bottom wick, and that alone right there does it. How'd you guys do this weekend? Y'all have a good weekend? Anybody watch the Masters? The Masters. Rory. The Roaring Roars from Rory came out. Yeah, it was crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, how'd you guys do in London? London. Bro, Justin Rose, I'm telling you, man. I believed in that dude. I believed in him. Yeah, you guys seen how he took that #1 spot too yesterday. Crazy. You know what the bet was? 2,000 to win 60,000. If you picked Rose to win it all, that was crazy. I mean, you wouldn't have won, but the odds were crazy. Yeah, Rory, man, not Rory. Rose, that chip. Once he messed up that chip, you could just see he was done. He needed that. He needed that to hang around. Yeah, I thought Rose was gonna take that. I love Rose though, man. You heard him? He said, "I'm gonna just keep knocking on that door. It's all good." Yeah, he couldn't close it. Hey, look, listen. Rory was playing at Augusta for the last month. Sheesh, if I would have known that, I would have put the mortgage on him, eh? Rory been playing at Augusta for the last month, and it showed yesterday. It certainly showed yesterday. CPI. When is CPI? CPI was last week. How do I approach this market in Asian session with a huge gap? I don't know. You know, maybe we'll fill the gap in New York session. Yeah, we might just fill it here in New York. Wait, what is this? My bad. Oh man, so all right, let me organize myself here. So we are bearish, so we're gonna look for range 2 buys. Range 2 buys above, sells below. We got the gap to fill, possibly rejecting on the 4 hour. We'll see if we can re-break those highs, get a closure on the 1 hour. That should be good. Boom. All right, cool. Let's clone this. All right, so the buys are going to be tough, so we'll have to wait for the range 2 buys here. But all in all, if we do want to move up today, we should see like 47.90-ish. Yeah. But I think what I'm going to do is, because of the 4 hour being bearish, because of the daily having 0 direction, because of the 30-minute resistance here, I'll have to probably wait for a range 2 and then take the buy. Hey, Rory paid the price. You look back, there's many years of disappointment in Rory's career. That's true. What a dog. Stumbled a bit on Saturday. Yeah, slightly. Saturday was looking like anyone's game going into the final round. But you know, the champions always rise. I mean, look at Scheffler. Scheffler came out of nowhere. I was telling Anna, like, you just can't count the champions out. You know what I mean? Like, they just have this ability to flip the switch and turn it up. And Scheffler went ahead and secured the 2 spot and $1.5 million for that tournament. Excuse me. Scheffler was hot, man. He missed a couple big birdies though. Big birdies towards the end of the stretch there. What's up, Profits Pilot? How was London? Did you guys do anything in London? Looks very choppy. Looks like Monday. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Rory's career really started to turn up from here. Everyone expected him to be the next Tiger back then, and you know, you just got to go through stuff. Everyone's kind of running their own journey. I mean, it reminds me of mine too. Like early on, I mean, I just felt like I was being left behind. Like everyone was winning but me, and I was, you know, just watching other people that were working in business with me just hitting new levels of achievement, and here I was still, you know, not getting the results that I wanted for many years. And I would always just clap for the others and celebrate the others, and just wait on my turn. Just wait on my turn, right? Keep working, keep grinding, keep believing, and one day you'll get your shot. Johnny Gems. Hey, how are ya?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Hey, how's it going?
What up, man? How you doing? Happy Monday.
I'm doing incredible. Feeling strong and healthy and wealthy and abundant. How about you?
Let's get it, bro. Same here. Blessed and highly favored. Ready to be patient this one today and the rest of the week.
Let's get it. Let's
do it. Good ranges here.
Yes, sir.
I like it.
That boy be pulling up like Jimmy Neutron.
Gonna be a great week. What up, chat?
Neutron, I know. Let's go.
Let's get it, bro.
Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign.
Hey.
Man said, got Irish in my blood, so the money keep on doubling. What? That's crazy.
Alright, bro.
Irish in my blood, all that money keep on doubling. Where do I live? I don't know, actually. Like my address or? Feeling strong, just done legs. Hey, let's go. The leg work, the leg work.
Lovely.
All right, no closure really above, so we'll have to wait here. We need a range 2 anyway above here. 4 hour trying to move up, but we'll see. Broke the lows, did the 4 hour sellers dirty there. A focused fool can accomplish more than a distracted genius. I'm living proof. I'm living proof. I'm not the smartest guy. You guys have come hang out with me. I'm really not the brightest guy, right? The sharpest tool in the shed, but I'm also no idiot. I'm no dummy. So, yeah, you don't have to be a genius to make things happen. You just got to be focused, baby. Focused. I'm still not familiar with the range 2. Oh, yeah. Can you please explain? Yeah, so just by rule of thumb, unless I really feel like a 4 hour is hitting a target, which maybe if we like tap down here, I would. But, you know, I do see the rejections here. But, again, that's not really enough to get me to take a buy right there because that 4 hour candle can just keep moving down. So anytime we're going against a 4 hour time frame, we look for range 2 on the lower time frame. So if the 4 hour time frame is currently based off of the previous candle bearish, right? So based off of that resistance being formed there, we are bearish. So I'm going to be looking for sells as my like priority bias today, at least while the 4 hour candle is still bearish. But I am open to taking buys because of course the 4 hour candle can push out of there at any time. So the way I keep myself safe with that is to wait for range 2 buys, meaning I won't take the first one because a lot of times the first one will actually lead to a fake out. And the 4 hour candle will kind of look something like this, right? Where like if we take a buy here, you basically took a buy on the 4 hour candle right there when it was trying to go down. So you're trying to go long, 4 hour candle's trying to go short. It just, you know, gets all messed up there. So if we are going to go against that 4 hour, what we want to see is we don't want to execute on this one. We want to wait for like just a little bit more structure to show up to kind of prove to us that the 4 hour will remain bullish, right? So what does that typically look like? Usually I'll miss this move. By the way, this isn't my move, so I'm not missing a move. Man, I just wish so many traders could understand that, right? So this isn't my move that I'm missing. I'm allowing this to set my move up, right? So where most people say, oh my God, bro, pips, you missed. No, you didn't, right? It's not part of your plan. So what I would rather see is like something like this happen. Maybe I'll take the sells depending on how cheeky I'm feeling that day, but maybe not. Maybe I'll just wait on the buys. And now once we have a closure here, this is where I can say, okay, cool. You know what? We've pushed up, we've retested, we've created support, we've stayed above the overall range. This 4 hour candle is likely now to continue moving up, right? Usually like you'll break the highs here and, you know, something like this will start to happen. So this is where I'll start to look for my move, right? And then go ahead and take the buys off of here. So this has helped me really find direction session by session, but more importantly, avoid a lot of fake outs, right? Because I would get in this buy here all the time. I would get in, I would make, you know, maybe get the best secured entry, whatever, take the buy right here as price was moving up, only to get faked out, right, by the 4 hour candle and see the 4 hour candle start to drive down. So, yeah, so that's a little bit more about range 1, range 2. I see that question came from the clubhouse. So there's plenty of content in the clubhouse. If you go through the courses and the webinars, you'll be able to find so much more information on that. Yeah, higher time frame, lower time frame. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Follow that higher time frame direction, lower time frame setups and entries. That's the key right there. Yeah,
yes, sir.
Same plan here. Sells below looking beautiful.
John, how you feeling, brother?
Dude, I'm feeling amazing, bro.
My man's duplicating. Mentorship.
Feeling great.
He said, you know what? My mentor's voice went out last week. All right, you know what? I'm gonna get mine to go out too.
Bruh.
We all squeaking over here.
My
We're gonna be
I
on the
think
golf
Nick
course
gave
like
me-
for her.
I know.
Mentorship, chat. You'd be trying to
Yeah,
yell at the
Nick
guys,
passed
guys.
out.
No voice.
Yo, let us-
Boom! They just get hit in the head. They couldn't hear you.
Whatever Nick had last week, I think I have a little bit of it.
How you doing? Hey, it's greatness. It's greatness. I'm telling you.
It's all good. I don't care. I'm ready to have a great week here with the fam and in the markets.
Yeah. No trades. No trades taken for me this week yet. Nothing in Asian. Nothing in London. Just chilling. Just chilling.
No trades in London.
I brought the chair back. Yeah. I had to use a chair today, man. I had to. Actually, this might be the first session I sat in a chair in the last over 1 year. Feels
Wow,
good.
you're sitting, bro. Nice.
Feels good to relax
Oh,
a little, you know? Sit back, relax, wait for price to come to us.
Looks strange, bro. I gotta get used to it. How are you feeling, bro?
Incredible, man. Just amazing.
How's that voice?
It's getting better. It's getting better and better, getting stronger and stronger, coming back. So, yeah.
Cool.
Feeling great.
Awesome. Get it.
Yo, Kadeem, send it through, bro. Send that. Send that.
Kadeem.
Where were you at last
Need
week,
that
big
hurt,
dog?
bro.
I needed that.
Send that over. I need that right about now.
Yo, send the recipe.
Appreciate it, Marge. Thanks, man.
Yo, what's up, Ryan? Good to see y'all. No rainbows without the rain. What up, Magnus?
No,
Grab a cigar.
Yeah, Magnus,
Sheesh. Today, a cigar would be a little rough. A little rough.
yeah. Probably. I think something else, man. Something else.
Scotty C.
I like what Kadeem's talking about.
Hey, yo, Green. What you got for me?
What's up, Scott? What up, Green?
Oh, you're local. I didn't know that. Holy. Where you at, bro?
Damn, bro.
I didn't know that. Why haven't we gotten a steak yet?
Yo, word, Kadeem. Let's make that happen, brother.
Aha, that's why. Okay. All right, I see. Oh, well, yeah, I should have known that with the whole mucus thing that you said.
What do you eat, man?
Nothing. You know, the best thing you could eat is nothing, actually.
That's true, bro.
I was listening to an interview this past.
They
Oh, one thing I got to do this past weekend is really listen to a lot of podcasts and interviews and all that good stuff. But one interview I listened to, the guy hasn't eaten in 260 days. Hasn't eaten food. Yo, guy looks incredible. Feels incredible.
Dude, we're supposed to be fasting, man. They got us eating.
Just eat air.
I'm about to get back on my fasting grind, bro. Like Kadeem type stuff.
One lady was eating ice chips. Imagine freezing like ice and just eating them as chips.
Nah, I don't.
She said, I'm on a diet. These are my new
That's
chips.
actually not good
They
for
were
your
just
teeth.
ice chips. Probably not.
That's like terrible for your teeth eating nice.
All right.
But fasting, man.
Nah, I've been fasting pretty much all since last week. Just had a little bit of food here and there.
Nice, man. Nice, bro. So you just do some intermittent fasting? Nice, man. Same here. Nice, Kadeem. Do you do any long fastings? Like 24, 48 hours? Any like longer fasts like that? Man,
These-
intermittent fasting's the way to go, though.
I mean, I operate best on one meal a day, pretty much.
Yeah.
Maybe one small meal, and then like one actual meal. But really, I just need that one meal. Is probably I feel the best when I'm on that diet, which is pretty much what I do every day.
Same here.
Once every 48 hours. Yeah, I think I'll get there at some point.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Especially if you want to lose fat too, like oatmeal, 1 meal a day.
Send me some of the greatness. Hey man, it just depends. Depends how we're this weekend. You might this weekend you're coming up, right? Play a little round.
See Melly, what's the wave this weekend? Yeah, bro, that's literally how I basically detoxed my body, bro, from all those unhealthy foods that I ate as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Ate all these unhealthy foods as a kid. Shout out my parents. And
shout out mom and dad hooking us up with the cereal first thing in the morning. McDonald's for dinner.
Shout out mom and dad for the Pop-Tarts, the cereal, the McDonald's that got me pretty fat as a kid, obese. And then I used fasting, 1 meal a day, to basically become skinny. So
bro, you got to get like a transformation pic, because your transformation was like epic.
I'll get a transformation picture right now. Yeah. So if you're like someone who's a little overweight and would like to lose some weight, you should really try 1 meal a day, because after about 12-13 hours of fasting, you know, your body is gonna look to grab some energy for you to run your day, and instead of grabbing like energy from food that you have ate, there will be no food in your body, so we'll have to use fat. So after 12 or 13 hours of fasting, your body's gonna start burning fat from fasting. So yeah, I mean, it's just a great way to burn fat, really. Then exercise as well. Stay consistent.
And heal. You know, if you guys have like anything, just fast for a little bit, you'd be good.
Also, it makes people grow closer to God too, because you have to kind of rely on yourself, rely on God or whatever, because you're not eating anything, you know.
You go to church, hey everyone, grab a cream cheese bagel. Let's all get close to the Lord today. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Load it up.
And something else it does is it clears your mind as well, because like certain foods like cause brain fog in your brain. So like when you eat certain food, you don't think it's clear because of that brain fog. You actually could think like a little stupid. So yeah, it clears up the brain as well. Those are like 3 major benefits.
Yeah, man. I think I've been eating 1 meal a day for like the last couple years, pretty much. Yeah, John's transformation was really good. I feel like I've always been in decent shape, but like I didn't have the like craziest transformation like John had. Nick sitting today, yo, wishing you the best. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, I figured I'd sit a little bit today. Yep. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Welcome in. If I eat some dinner, like I mean if I eat anything during the day, I don't even want dinner. Like I don't even want food around dinner time.
Some days you don't even want to eat, bro. It's like, what are we eating for?
It's time to eat.
Unless you're super hungry.
We eat enough pips.
Yeah. Honestly, I think like a lot of foods have addictive chemicals in them. Some people don't even want to eat
hell
it.
Yeah.
They just are addicted to eat
Go to McDonald's tomorrow, say you don't want to go the next day.
Yeah.
Go to Dunkin' Donuts tomorrow, say you don't want to go the next day. All of that stuff. You know, I'm actually pretty proud to say I have not ate. I mean, I know other people have done longer, but I have not ate at a fast food like joint like McDonald's, Wendy's, any of that stuff for almost 5 years now. And damn, like, yo, like you don't realize certain things that you may not have anymore, like simple things like allergies or whatever, so to speak, or so it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Stay away from the fast food, Green.
Also, the way they promote it and advertise it too is evil, bro. The way they make like their brand look and stuff, like their logos with the colors. That's another like brain hack right there to make you want to get it.
Yeet. That's that sludge.
Path,
you guys want that?
They got it down pat.
You guys want that sludge for breakfast and lunch?
Yeah.
Give the kids a little sludge too.
They got it down path, bro.
My last meal of the day. Usually I have one meal and it's around like between 4 and 5 p.m. Eastern.
Amazing, bro.
Yeah. Most all. Your body rejects McDonald's, eh? Damn. I bet. What are my go-to places to eat? I go to where do I like going to like the steakhouses. I really eat home a lot. I try and like cook, just cook my own meals. Basically meat, fruit and vegetables, and rice and stuff like that from time to time. But if I had to go out to eat, I go to like Milano's or like a local one would be like Texas Roadhouse, maybe. I don't know, like some type of steakhouse.
Yeah, right. Some local steakhouse.
Wendy's, no, I'm just kidding.
Where do I like to eat? Oh man, I love KFC. Love Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's.
It's John's transformation. That's hilarious, actually.
Let's see this one in the chat. Oh.
That's hilarious.
Yo, bro.
Seed oils? No seed oils.
That's funny, bro. There you go, Chas. My transformation picture right there.
How many kids are obese in America? A lot. Very sad, actually. Very, very sad. Sometimes I look at Anna. I go, look, honey, that's like child abuse right there. That's crazy.
Let's ask Google.
Ask Google. Google knows.
About to ask you right now.
Brazilian barbecue?
Exactly,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah.
If we're going to Texas Roadhouse, we're getting that 18 ounce. You already know.
There's a good Brazilian steakhouse nearby that we like to go to. I even one time we went to the, is that a Brazilian steakhouse? It might be. But man, we had reservations for like 30, 35. I brought like every elite member that could make it. I took them all out to this amazing steakhouse. We had like reservations for like 35, 40 people there. The food was phenomenal.
Yeah. Word, bro.
Did we look at silver? I don't think we looked at silver yet. Let's take a look.
So, yeah.
Let me just break down silver real quick, see where we're at. So same deal with gold, only we kind of actually close outside of the range here on silver. So big gap down though. Obviously, everything gapped pretty much from yesterday's open, but the 4 hour is technically bearish, right? So you got a support level right here. We never really closed below it. So we'll have to see what happens as we approach support here. But let's take a look at the lower time frame, like the 1 hour. 1 hour's got clean range coming down. Let's see the 30. 30's kind of giving out a little bit, so starting to get weak here. Let's see the 15. Yeah, here we go. 15. Yeah, so you got support here, support here. Any closures back below with that bearish 4 hour candle. I like these selling opportunities here. Something like this. Boom. Something like that. Americans eat loads of junk. They do. Sad. It's really sad. But the apple don't far fall from the tree, right? It's like, sheesh. You look at the kid, you look at the parents, and then you go, makes sense.
Yeah.
Picanha, yeah. I think Norbin likes that one.
Wow, bro. So
the plastic
percentage
detox
of adults.
Crazy. I watched it. How much?
Percentage of adults aged 20 and older with obesity.
60%.
Damn. You guys want to take another guess?
Higher or lower?
Since 2023, higher.
2023 was higher?
Yeah. Since this is from
80.
Since 2023.
Oh, since 2023. Right. Oh, okay. So, sheesh. Since 2023, I would say definitely between 80 and 90.
It's 72%.
72.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So 7 out of 10 American children are basically should be in the circus.
Basically, this says age 20 and older.
Oh, 20. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Yeah. It says
That's sad.
This one says ages 12 to 19 are about 23%. So.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. You know how they're trying to do it. I mean, just go read Outwitting the Devil. You see what the plan is. The enemy has major plans with food.
Oh yeah.
Same as my win rate. The obesity rate in America is the same as my win rate. Oh my God. What the hecky?
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. Man, that's sad though.
NQ so starting to approach this like 4 hour. I want to see what we do here at this 4 hour resistance, because I don't really like the buys up here. It's sad. It's sad. It's a little sad. Yeah. Would you, hold on, would this be a valid fade setup on gold if we break the lows? Let's take a look. What time is it, by the way? 9:21? Okay, cool. Goldie. Yeah, if we can get the closure, that would be much better. So closure, bearish closure here in about 8 minutes would actually be pretty valid. I'd be open for these selling opportunities. Yep. Let's make things a little bit more fitting here. Boom. Yes, I would be open for that. Yeah, I don't think I'd take the fade on the break of the current low here, but if this candle can close very similar to the way it looks, then we've got some opportunity. We've got no bottom wicks on these candles either, so we've got some targets. Come back down into the range for partials, and then TP's down here. Yeah, looks good. 8 minutes, though. 8 minutes. Any correlation to... oh, you mean like the win rate? Hey, we keep winning, they keep eating. Everything will be all right. But guess what happens if you live in America and you raise your kids to be studs? Life will be very easy for them. There will be zero competition. Not much competition anyway. I don't know when people got so lazy. I don't even think they're lazy. I personally just think they're distracted. How many guys struggle to put your phone down? Anyone? You go, put that thing down. Pick it up 4 seconds later. Never mind. I'm bored. Oh, yeah. I think it's more of a distraction than a lack of, just lack of effort.
Yeah, right. Wow, bro.
What up?
That's crazy.
What?
Only 14% of Americans have savings over $10,000.
Wow, 14%?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Even that number is probably a little shocking too.
Bro. Yeah, right? Honestly.
So when your boy pulls up with that new those new shoes, or that new car, just know he probably doesn't even have 10K in the bank. He could probably just pay the little monthly payment or whatever. Got good credit.
Yeah. Definitely.
So when he's like, "Yo, bro, don't go after your goals. Trading's stupid, bro." Blah blah blah. Like, just you now know not to listen to him.
Where, bro? Don't be one of those guys with a 100K car and 10K in the bank, right? Be the opposite of that. Be the guy with 100K in the bank or savings or investments and a $10K car.
Yeah. Hey, if I were like what I did when I didn't have too much money is I found a car and I just tried to get it cash. So at one point I bought like this $3,000 car, and I had to put up the money, but I didn't have any payments on it, so I could focus on keeping all my other money flowing through assets and flowing through just buying business material and stuff like that. Back in the day. So I remember Mr. V. I was like, "Yo, I really like this car." He was like, "Really? How much is it?" I told him how much. He was like, "Okay, how much you got in the bank again?" I said this. He goes, he laughed at me. He goes, "Well, you ever thought about just taking some of that money and just buying a car cash, so that way you don't have any payments. I'm like, no, never really. I don't, you know, because the car that you're gonna buy cash is not as nice and it's not new and it's, you know, but at the end of the day, it's a smarter route, especially if you're still trying to build up your bag and whatnot. Is like, don't spend too much on a car. You know, just because you can make the payment doesn't mean you could afford it.
Right. For real, bro.
Basically, what my mentor told me is if you can't buy it twice cash, you can't afford it.
Right, you're better off, you know, not buying it.
Yeah, you're better off not buying
means. Living below your means where your freedom and peace is at. So you risk that, you risk your freedom and peace.
Yep.
That's what Mr. V was talking about too.
Exactly. Because if it costs you your peace, it already cost you too much.
Yup. Nah, facts, man. And most people are doing that too. Because they literally just care about other people's opinions. They want to like showcase their income.
Yeah.
Rather than let it work for them and use it as a tool.
Hell yeah.
To make more income.
Yup. Including family moments. Yeah, man. Phones. These phones are distraction big time. You know, I was watching the Masters yesterday, and I watched Rory start to walk and the fans start to chant, or I'm sorry, patrons start to chant all that, and I just watched Kingston, and he was just looking. He was almost like I was like he was foreseeing his future. Like, he was just looking at a champion be a champion and get recognized as a champion. And you know what I thought of first? Oh, where's my phone? I was like, nah, screw the phone. Like, I just want to look at this. And I just watched him as he watched, and I just seen it in him. He was like, it almost seemed like he was really, really paying attention. I was like, okay. But we're so quick to go grab our phones and do this and do that. It's like, who cares?
Right, bro.
The best thing you could do is get a buddy to just follow you around with a camera.
Yeah.
So it's like a camera on the wall.
That's a true point, though. It's like, why do we need that phone so bad here? Why can't we just live the experience?
Some of you guys are learning how to trade. You have no money. You've never passed a trading account, and you're on your phone right now. While there's like educators educating. Hey, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. 2 minutes.
Alrighty. Great conversation here. It's so true, though. Be careful what you see online. You could be deceived. Just focus on yourself. Too many people out here with 200K cars and not even have 10K in the bank. I will always pick the person who has 200K in investments and savings rather than that in the car. So and that's what the most wealthiest people do as well. They don't spend any money, they invest it and save it. Let's get chat. What's up, Trizzy? What up, man? Do you need to buy a plan for live data to trade on TradeOV? Yes, you do. I think it's like a monthly thing. I'm pretty sure I pay like $20 a month for the live data on TradeOV. So, yeah, you're probably looking at something like that. And then I think there's something else too. There's something else that I pay as well. I forget what. And I think if you want to use like TradingView, then you have to pay for that too. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend trading off TradingView off TradeOV. It's just like a little laggy, a lot of slippage. I've felt best trading directly off TradeOV's platform. So I would recommend the same.
You mean TradingView?
If there's anyone looking to start a live account. Yep.
Don't trade on TradingView, right? Yeah.
Yeah, don't trade on TradingView.
Trash.
TradeOV. Trade off TradeOV.
Is Mr. V not a female? Why would you think that? Mr. It starts with Mr.
Alright, I got my transformational pictures here.
I would tell you what the V stands for, but that would give it away. Give it away. Oh man, never closed below. All right, so we never did close below. I mean, price could move up, but you will never catch me taking a buy up here with the 1 hour no bottom wick. Yeah, just nothing. So maybe a closure below, just like we're waiting for, will help us out here. So unfortunately, we probably gotta have to wait for 9:45, but yeah, if we can get a closure back below this range here, that'll be perfect.
Looks doji in anyways, so
Yeah, a little doji.
yeah, rather wait.
Trading View, I wouldn't say it's trash. If you're gonna execute, so a lot of people like will get a TradeOvate account, which I used to do, and then like hook it up to Trading View. So somewhere in that hookup, there's like a delay. There's like a lag, like a slippage and all that. So that's what most people see when they hook up their TradeOvate account to Trading View. It tends to like lag and be a little glitchy and a little slippy and all that stuff. Yeah, other than that, just to observe the market, Trading View is pretty nice. I used to use Trading View all the time. Is it a good opportunity for a long? It's not really. Not really. Maybe if this wick here was like a way shorter, maybe. But you got all these rejections here, so I think the close back below is going to be good.
Yep.
Oh, you have a coach and she's V? No. Mr. V is he's not a day trader or nothing like that. Yeah, he's just my life coach.
Bro's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good in the home? Great to see you, brother. What's the importance of a bottom wick? It's important because we're running an odds game here. We're playing the odds game here in a probabilistic environment. So when we look back at history of candles, it seems like a high percentage of them, around 80-85% of them, have like top and bottom wicks. So it makes sense to wait for those top and bottom wicks to form if around 80-85% of them have them, because again, playing the odds game, we want to stick with what puts the odds in our favor, right, long term. So yeah, we just know that there's going to be a high probability that these wicks are formed. So we may as well put our patience into play with it and wait for those odds to align in our favor. That's really it. Great question, though. Really.
It's also like a low, just like the market would give you a low. It's just like a new low. So just like the market will trend like this, give you higher highs and higher lows. Candlesticks do it too. It's like you got a low, high, low, high, low, high. Yeah. So the candlesticks also trend just like the market condition itself. Think about the lower wick like an arrow, like just pulling back, right, to fire away. So that's also one thing I like to think of. I'll tell you what, if we break the highs here on the 30 and then come back down and re-break the low, I might be interested in that. Now that 30-minute candle has a lower wick. Celery play. So good question. So a lot of people get confused with the celery, and it's really, you got to be particular with it. So it's like celery should look something like this, where you have bullish, bearish, something like this, and then bullish. So one of the key ingredients to the celery play is a very short top wick here. So if we look at the 15 here, you see how this is more of a doji candle than like a celery. That's what I was saying. If that wick right there was like a little shorter, we may have that opportunity there. But I've seen this too many times and it could work here today, but most times it may not. All right, but if we break that high again, I actually will have sell stops on the re-break of the low here, but we got to break the high first. What am I drinking? Just some water. Some water, some lemon water over here too.
Yeah, I sent in the pics. Yeah, this was about like 3 years. 3 years of one meal a day. And of course, I would hit some workouts too, a couple times a week.
Johnny Gems. What do you got me doing here, buddy? What do you got me doing?
Nah, you don't have to bring them up. Just showing it to the chat anyways.
Chat, you guys take a look.
Honestly, bro, just stay focused on the charts, bro. This clubhouse.
Clubhouse only. Clubhouse only. John got me popping up before and afters in front of like 1,900 people. Damn. Okay, John.
You told me to, bro.
All right. Chunky John. Chunky Monkey. That was that Chunky Monkey ice cream. And then Shredded John. No AI. All right. Beautiful. What a good looking guy.
Yep.
That's a huge that's actually a massive like transformation right there.
It's pretty good.
No twisty. No twisty there. John, you probably cut all ice cream, all that.
I really did, bro. Honestly. I had one meal a day and it was ground beef and white rice.
There you go. Ground beef and white rice. And Ninja Creamy, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, mad respect to that. Yeah, not many people can do that.
Thanks, bro.
Excuse me. If a candle's been lingering above the range most of the time, then closes below the range in the last few seconds, it can be considered a close below the range? Yes. Yep. As long as it closes below, it doesn't matter if it closed below in like the last couple seconds or the last minute or even the last second itself. As long as it closed below, it closes below. All right, can we wait up here? Let's see, Goldie. How long ago was that? John?
That first picture was taken like 2021.
And now he's back to the first picture. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. That's what most people do because they can't shift the identity.
That'd be sad, bro.
Yeah, they can't shift the identity, so they still, think that they're fat or whatever.
Right. I would say I put on like a tiny bit more weight since then, just because I'm trying to put on more muscle now. But
yeah,
gotta shred back out.
Let's get it. Respect. If this candle breaks the high and then you put sell stop, will it be an A or B? B. It's like a normal trade. If we can close below though and leave the wick, I like that trade better. So we'll see. Any books that talk about shifting like identity and stuff? Yeah. One that comes to mind like almost right away is it's called Mindset by Cheryl Weck or something like that, I think. Yeah, Mindset. Talks about having a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset and, how you can change your identity. Goldie.
Gold could wait for us, like bring it.
Big if. Atomic Habits, another good one too. There's a good book. I haven't read the whole book, but I have listened to a bunch of it. It's called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. That was another, so far, like a little bit into it. I like it. Identity shifting books. There's another one I really liked. I listened to the audio book. It's called The Mountain Is You. I think it was like by Brianna West or Brianna Wise or something like that. Yeah. But there's a bunch. There's a bunch out there. Is Raja my mentor? I studied Raja's trading. Yeah. So basically, when it comes to like candlesticks and ranges and stuff like that, I've learned a lot from Raja. I was a market fluidity student and all that for many years, and studied basically everything he did on the desk when it comes to trading for a while. So yeah, in terms of like trading, yeah. $15, yeah, 15's looking better. You know, if this candle would have closed below, we would have had some opportunity here for us. But 4 minutes on the closure, so we'll see how we do. Started reading that book a few days ago. Which one? It closed below in the 15? No, it closed above. Yeah, right here. Closed below what? If it closed below, yeah, that works. But
yeah, it looks like it's pushing out.
Pushing. Unfortunately.
Chat, you know, what would be better now? That would push down to the next range. I know Clubhouse knows.
See, a lot of people think they miss a move here. So what happens is like they get so antsy here. Oh man, I missed that move, and then they go ahead and they take like this move. They go take the sell anyway down here. Boom. Price pops up, stops them out, comes back down. Liquidity's grabbed up, closure back down. This is where I step in. You guys see me after the stream posting like thousands of dollars worth of profits. And you're like, damn, why didn't I just wait? So it's just a matter of waiting, you know. Sometimes you can't get certain moves that you would like to get. Sometimes you can. It's just, you got to wait for your entrance. You know, you got to wait for your doorway in, and you don't want to sell at the bottom of the range, right? You want to wait for a new resistance and then sell at the top of a brand new range.
Yes, sir. Major hack.
Bum, bum. Major hack. Patience.
Major hack for trading.
But, you know, not everyone likes patience.
Yeah. Yep.
Or waiting or
I
any
was
of
gonna
that.
say too.
Yeah.
And by waiting for that, what you drew out, by default, you have to be patient and disciplined. So
A lot of people think like we will let moves go, or like it's not every, you got to realize like not every move, the only move that's yours is the move that's been planned, right? So if you have if a planned move hasn't showed up, yeah, you're not taking a trade on a certain movement in the market, but that doesn't mean that you're missing your move, right? Like unless you drew that up, then you got no business being involved.
Facts, bro. We say closure below. That thing is above.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, we could have been, yeah, we could have if it closed like below.
Yeah.
Once you, by the way, once you get over that, you're on your way to professionalism. You know, once you get over the fact that like you're all upset about maybe like a missed move or, you know, movement on the charts, it's over. The market no longer owns you. Right now, the market owns you. You know, it dictates your decisions. But if you really want to make the money, you got to own the market. You know, you got to, you know, just take the trades based off of your planned executions and your own systematic approach. Yeah, The Monk of Souls Ferrari is such an amazing book. I love that. I really did love that book. I really enjoyed reading it.
Break free from that chain.
What's your biggest lesson from Bob Proctor? I'm currently studying him the last few weeks. I'd say Bob Proctor, the biggest thing I learned from him is basically if you change your inner programming, your outer life, not will follow, must follow. So change your inner programming and the outer world must follow. Not could or should or maybe it will or hopefully, or it shall. The word shall is very, very powerful. It shall follow, right? It must follow at that point. So, yeah, that's probably the biggest thing from him.
Same, bro. He taught me two things, actually. One, similar to Nick, he said that thoughts trigger feelings, feelings trigger actions, and actions trigger results. and that if you want to change something, everything originates in the mind, and you should start there, and then everything else will trigger along. And then 2, he taught a lot that like if you just like let money sit in the bank, it is literally not doing anything necessarily productive, right? Instead, you should make money, go out there and make more money for you.
Yeah.
And he said then it will be worth more, and it will be more productive for you. So those are 2 lessons I learned from him.
Yeah, he was pretty big on that too. Like he was big on not just like the whole like thinking, but also doing. So he would also say like you grow by acting, you know, not by waiting and all that stuff. Knowledge is in power, applied knowledge is power. So it's not like he just gave you the little guru, you know, think you're rich and you'll be rich. You know, he also talked a lot about like, you know, applying this stuff is what is going to get you where you want to be.
Facts.
One other thing I learned from him too, I learned this from Mr. V, as well as your income is like directly tied to your self-image. So Mr. V put in a way where he would say your income will never exceed your level of personal growth and development, where Bob Proctor a lot of times would say things like, you know, your income is tied to your self-image, and, you know, it's the same concept.
Yep.
How many books am I reading per year? Not that many at this point, but before I had kids and when I was really, really in the hunt. By the way, I'm still in the hunt. I love being in the hunt. But at that point, you know, in that season of the hunt, I had to really learn and grow and just get as much information as I possibly could in my mind, so that way I could start to apply it, right? So back then I would read, 4 books a month sometimes, man. My goal at one point in life for a good solid like year to 2 years was read a book a week. So I'd get obsessed with it. I'd read every chance I can. Excuse me. Goldie gold.
Yep. So we got a clean week here. No news really.
No,
CPI,
nothing.
I think.
Nope.
Wednesday. So.
Yeah, there it is. Mindset. Why does this keep popping up over there? Good book. Goldie. Let's take a look at NQ here. NQ coming down. Let's take a look at silver. Silver coming down. Everything's coming down now. I think Trump is speaking today too.
Oh yeah. I wonder when. Could be at any time.
Let's see. By the
There's
way,
no better feeling than making the markets give you exactly what you want, bro.
facts.
And not taking anything else.
Especially on a Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
Trump speaks at 10. Uh-oh. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
10 a.m. All right. 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. chat? It's towards the end of our sessions anyways, but let's go, Ryan W, man. Personal development, that's where it's at. I think one of the keys to living an amazing life is to literally commit to personal development and dedicate yourself to it every day. And if you do that for your whole life, I mean, your life's going to be wonderful. Developing yourself every day. 10 a.m.? Okay, cool. So right about now. See that rejection here on Goldie on that 30-minute candle is still open. A lot of people taking sells on that 15-minute candle just for it to reject that resistance there to the left, right? Now they're probably going to get stopped out on previous candle stop losses or current candle stop losses. And if that's the case, then they're already out. And yeah, previous candle stop loss is out now too. It just goes to show you how patience always pays, right? You don't always got to take a trade, right? Take a trade doesn't just mean more money, right?
Yep.
So it's not trades that pay. What required us to stay out of this trade? What required us to avoid this loss, chat? It was patience and discipline.
Discipline to
So
the plan.
was it the trade that made us money, or was it the patience and discipline that makes us money? Yeah, big rejection there.
Big rejection. Holy. Wow.
You already know people took sells, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've been there before.
So many couldn't lay off. Especially here. Oh, sellers in.
Oh, man, you already know it. You already know, bro, on the break of those lows.
Hey, by the way, you guys can never say I don't love you guys. This is what I've sacrificed to be here with you all today. Let me show you guys. This is the craziest thing I've done in months. Look at this. This is what I Oh, actually, Clubhouse can't see this, but today I had to. I sacrificed my health to be here.
You sacrificed your health?
Dayquil. I don't even know.
Damn,
I don't even know. I don't even know.
That's what you're taking?
Yeah, bro. Bro, I had
Bro, I should get
today. I had to, man. I had to
Damn,
be
man.
here with y'all. I sacrificed for you guys, man.
Bro. Man, shout out Nick, bro. He's taking Dayquil for us, man.
Yeah, I don't be
You're a G,
be
bro.
touching. I had to go get a bottle because I'm like,
Guys,
believe
top
it or
stuff.
not, gang. I really don't. I really like this morning. I still did not have like a voice. Crazy.
Wow. Damn, bro. I'm honestly surprised, bro. I thought you would. But
Yeah. That lean. So if I'm leaning a little bit today, you guys know why.
Did you mix it up with anything else, bro?
Little mix.
With excess, bro?
Crazy.
Yo, is my thing lagging a bit?
Yeah, slightly. A double cup? Nah, that's
Alright.
Shot.
Alright, should be good now.
Yes, this should all go to show you that I am not an alien. Some of you guys were like questioning, is this guy even real? This guy human or what?
Bro, you know what would be even better? NyQuil.
DQ is a hell of a drug. Yo, you're right. Got me giggling and stuff.
Did you hear me, bro? Am I lagging?
Nah, I can hear you.
You know what's even better?
What?
NyQuil.
Uh-oh. NyQuil, I'll be snoozing
NyQuil,
on
bro.
y'all.
That's the one to go to bed. I like the NyQuil.
My brother Joe was
Yeah.
almost he was like a NyQuil fiend. What is it again? NyQuil, right? My man was a NyQuil fiend. He was taking NyQuil, not even sick. He was like, I just want a good night's sleep. I'm like, you're a sicko. That's crazy.
Yeah. For real, bro.
You're gonna harm yourself, G. Chill out.
Man, you got Dayquil, bro. I should go get some, bro. I'm taking Advil right now.
Nah. Pull up, grab some DQ. I'll sell you a cup for what? What, chat? Like $10?
Damn, I'm better off, bro. Just running to CVS and buying a whole thing of it.
Holy cup and handle. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, buyers are in, sellers are out. Now buyers are out. Shit. Dudes just wanted to trade, man. Start the week so bad. Now they gotta bounce back.
Yeah. Imagine on a Monday just getting just blown up like
Terrible,
that.
I said that, man. One of the keys to being a great trader is to stop taking bad trades. You know, it's like right now we're on a journey and we're walking towards our goal, right? We're on a mission to achieve our goal and we're walking towards it. But every bad trade you take is a step backwards and it prolongs the process. So,
And a disrespect
you know,
to all the work you've been putting in.
facts, and it's an insult and a disrespect to your why, which
Yeah.
could be your family, right? So, very, very terrible stuff. But you can learn from it. right? I mean, in my opinion, losses are either a probability or a lesson.
Yeah.
So hey, this could be a lesson for y'all, but don't repeat it. Don't repeat the mistakes, right? Learn the lesson and move on.
And let me talk to you real quick, because I know there's some people here that have done that. So please, like, before you do anything else, just don't go on tilt, all right? Like, just become aware of what you did. Know that it was like something that you probably shouldn't have done, and just don't do it moving forward. Like, the last thing you want to do is keep digging yourself a hole here today. Just shut the thing down, man. Just shut the whole account down, lock it out, take the loss, right? And it is what it is. Just don't go on tilt. And you go, well, Nick, you know what? I can go get a new account for $100. Not that big of a deal. It is that big of a deal, right? Because it's not about the $100. It's about the habits. It's about the thought process, right? And you know, you the more you do that, right, the more your subconscious mind say, you see, idiot, you're always an idiot. You're always an idiot. You see, you're still the same person you used to be. Here you are trying to grow, trying to do this, and you're just the same old dummy, right? And you can't keep doing that to yourself, because again, the subconscious mind you're basically showing your subconscious mind that you can't stay disciplined, that you can't, do what it takes to win. So it's not about the money. Of course, you could probably go get another combine or challenge or whatever the hell it is, right? But can you recover mentally from this, right? Are you going to feel worthy of the wins? Are you going to feel worthy of the success when it starts to come to you? Or are you going to get right to the point of almost getting a payout again, and then boom, just to drop back down again? Because again, your subconscious mind says, hey, every time you get here, we blow it. Time to blow it. Time to blow it. Go chase that money.
Yep.
Go chase that money. And bam. It's the same thing, reoccurring process over and over and over again until you begin to shift that identity.
Literally, bro.
Oh, I can get a new combine. That's not the point, right? It's really not the point.
Yep, it's not, man. It's more so how it makes you feel, man, and stuff.
Yeah,
and the habits you create after that.
Yep.
Man,
it's
that's
okay.
What you're talking about, right? The urge, yeah. The urge to be patient, discipline needs to be stronger than the urge to take a trade. It really does. Because if that was the case, we would have avoided 2 losses here in this case, right? Which we did.
Yep.
But I remember there was a gem in the forex mindset, similar to what I've been saying, but it was like, you want to fall in love with not trading just as much as you love trading, because to not trade requires patience and discipline, and like we talked about, that's what pays, right? So maybe you shouldn't have been trying to get into markets, right? Maybe you should have been focused on staying out.
Yep. Like me, I'm kind of playing defense here today. There's no direction on the 4-hour. There's no direction on the daily. Lower time frames are very choppy. You got to play defense. You can't just come up here swinging the bat, right? Like you have no idea what market you're trying to win in right now. So it's not easy. You got to really, really play the game properly. It's a mind game too, by the way. It's all in the mind. Otherwise, you guys would be rich. You guys know 100 different strategies.
Yep. And how do you switch the identity? Well, you put your thoughts, words, feelings, and actions in alignment with the person you want to be. And when those are in alignment, those resources, then your frequency will be in alignment with the frequency of that individual you're looking to become. And your frequency is what you frequently see, right? So if you got the same frequency as them, you'll frequently see what they see. So it's your thoughts, words, feelings, actions, right? So make sure that you use those resources to identify as the person you want to be.
Yeet.
So if I want to be a pro trader, right, I got to think like one, I got to speak like one, and I got to feel like one and act like one. That would be my main goal every day.
Yeah, man. And again, it's okay. Like, I'm here to tell you, like, it's okay, but I'm here to tell you it won't be okay too much longer, right? So you got to really make those shifts and adjustments and the tweaks. You can't just keep blowing accounts without making money, man. Like, yeah.
Nothing changes, just bad habits.
Yep. How do you shift or how do you stitch identity or shift it? Oh, switch it. Yeah. Like basically what John was saying, and again, you really gotta identify the new identity in a way too, right? Like, who is it that you want to be? Like, what are the characteristics? Like, how do you want to think? How do you want to move on the daily? Like, what will you tolerate, right? Like, what will you not do anymore? And just start creating your new identity, and then start, making moves in that direction. By the way, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time.
Nope.
But the one thing
Just
you could
like
do, the
exercise.
probably the best thing you could do is stack daily wins in like pursuit or in the direction of that identity. So it starts with following your plan and not taking the stupid trades and playing defense and controlling your emotions and executing properly, not the discounted entry, but the valid one, right? You don't become successful and then act successful. You see a complete opposite way. You act successful and then you become it. And by the way,
Right.
detach from the results, please. I get it. I know it's hard. I know, especially when you're still working your job, and I get all of that. But the quicker you can, I'm not telling you to like detach, like don't pay attention. Just try and like remove emotions from it all, like the P&L, the wins and the losses, like, all that stuff. Like, the validation. Oh my God, you're so good, right? Like, just try and really like detach from results, and you'll have such a better time here trading.
Yeah, man. That's where all the problems stem from, bro.
Yep.
You being
Attached to
focused on the
results.
outcome, right? Attached to results, attached to the outcome. That's why we say don't do that, because it creates problems, right? You only overtrade, you only over risk because you try to make money back. Same thing with revenge trading. And those are pretty much the only major problems that people have in trading. And you would cure that immediately if you detach from the outcome. A way I can recommend detaching from the outcome is to lower your size of risk per trade. Like Nick talks about it. He says slow down and speed up. If you're really detached on the outcome, maybe you should if you're really attached to the outcome, maybe you should just size down, and that should get it, your mind a little like off of it. Risk a size you don't even care about.
Yep.
You may slow down, but in the long run, you're gonna speed up.
Get out of the gambling mindset. Yep. Why is it hard to detach from wins? Because mainly you look at like everything else going on in your life, and you're like, I need wins, right? So it's like you just want it so bad. It's so counterintuitive too. Like, it's such a mind flip. Like, don't focus on the money and you'll get the money. Like, what, dude? Like, what does that even mean, right? So I get it where people don't understand it, but yeah, man, like, I mean, you just gotta detach from those wins. And one thing that I've used to do it was, again, you guys know my story about how I pretend that I work for a hedge fund and all that stuff. And I would just say, hey, look, the system that they taught me is getting the wins. That's it. And then same thing with the losses. The system that I learned, it's getting me the losses. So who am I? I'm nobody. I'm just what is it called? The beneficiary, whatever. Right? I'm just a dude benefiting from the wins and the losses of the system. That's all. Like, I'm over here, nothing to do with what's going on over here, right? So if trades are going into the winning or the losing, I'm just over here executing. That's all. None of this has anything to do with like me. I get to benefit from it, right? Or not, depending on my actions, but that's it. Just get out of the way, man. Like, most people stand right here trying to control. Put it in the W. Put it in the W one. Like, dude, you can't control whether it's going to be a W or a L. Right? The thing is you don't have to. You don't have to control it. You don't have to know what's going to happen next to make money. Just got to execute on familiar. Uh-oh, Clubhouse.
Oh God.
It's staying.
Yo. What, dude? I swear, it's a guardian angel, bro.
All right,
Don't
we'll
even
keep it
try.
there. Oh, it's a halo.
That's exactly what we were talking about too. Your identity, as well, right? Going back to your identity, you can't detach from wins because your identity is one of an amateur trader. You need to become a pro trader. Pro traders don't detach from wins. One of the best exercises I could think of for a lot of people here looking to train their mind to think like a pro trader is to simply just study the 5 fundamental truths of trading. And the best way to exercise is to internally remind yourself that before an entry, before a trade, And that, with time and repetition, gets your mind thinking like a pro trader rather than an amateur trader. Because that's what worked for me. And I know same thing for Nick.
Yeah.
And a lot of other people in the clubhouse as well that have been doing it.
By the way, closure above now would look really good. Something like that. That looks money right there. We'll have a 4-hour closure coming up here too. It looks like we're... Let me take a look at it.
Our closure.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm like, yo, am I looking at the same time frame? Yeah, so now that we're bullish...
Oh, damn.
My bad. I didn't even realize that. So yeah, now that we're bullish, yeah, the closures above are valid. Very, very valid. So we'll see. So, okay, let's do a fresh top-down analysis because a lot of people ask, hey, Nick, when do you switch your bias? Like, when do you kind of draw up a new idea and start to look for new opportunities? So this is when, right? So let's say here we have okay, so the daily is still chalked, right? We know that the daily time frame is really not doing good at all, right? We had a big move. Oh, I'm sorry. We had a big, let me try this again. We got a big move down, right? And then price started struggling here. We ranged for a little bit. We moved back up. And then we created that resistance, which really should have been a continued move down, right, at that point. But we didn't do that. Price decided to stall and consolidate. You got a doji. And then you got a stronger bullish candle. And then you got a nasty doji that looked like it was going to close above resistance but came straight back down, right? And then all this going on now. So very, very confused daily time frame. Really no direction at all here. So let's drop down to the 4-hour because if there's no daily, I'm just kidding. If there's no daily time frame bias, then what do we got to do? We got to go to the day quill, right? So, to the 4-hour time frame, right? So what do we see on the 4-hour? Well, we were kind of looking here to see what this 4-hour candle was going to do as it approached these levels, right, of rejection. So what did we do? We rejected. Now, we didn't try and predict that or kind of like, call the bottom there. We just waited for information. So not only did we break the low and reject, but we also closed strong bullish back above this overall range, right? So now that we see a 4-hour candle closing strong bullish, it's giving us a nice lower wick. If we re-break those highs, chances are we can fill that wick and then continue moving up towards our halo here today, right? There it is. So how can we anticipate that move now? So we have to go down to the lower time frames, being that we're now bullish. So remember, we were bearish because of that 4-hour candle, but now we're switching the bias here. So now we're looking for opportunities to potentially go long here, right? So 30-minute time frame will be the best, right? So if you can wait on a closure above 47.57, this is where the 4-hour candle will now break its own high, right? Because it's the current 4-hour high here. You get a closure above, and then that's when we can look to start filling that previous 4-hour wick. And if we fill the wick, we should have a good shot at coming up here today for a nice little bullish run. So we'll see. We'll see. But that's kind of the move I'm looking for at this point. Now, I think we're going to close above the range in which we marked off earlier, which was right here. Remember, we said anything that closed above here, we pretty much remain bullish. So could this be our little breakthrough, our retest, and now our continued move up? So that's pretty much what I'm looking for. I might be down to get a little aggressive here if we can show the right price action, right, and then take the buys for the wick fill moving up. But either way, I'm pretty long at this point, and anything above 45 should be good for the buys. Yeah. Questions? Any questions?
Yep. Beautiful, bro. Our bias is just shifted completely.
Yeah. Yep. So buys above 57 and range 2 sells now. So see how we had range 2 buys earlier? Now we have range 2 sells because that 4-hour flipped on us. So now we're going to look for the range 2 sells because we don't want to get caught in a fake out here, do we, right? With that 4-hour candle giving a lower wick. So what I mean by that is if the 4-hour candle makes this lower wick, this is most likely where the fake out will happen, right? And then if the fake out happens, that's where we can really get aggressive on the buys here. And we take the buys from the bottom of the range, right? Close partials at the top, then shoot for the 4-hour wick fill. If we can't get that, which sometimes we can't, then what we have to do is, you know, maybe price comes up here. We don't really want to take that buy because now we're just way too close to that resistance level. So what will typically happen is you'll grab a brand new support, you know, you'll get a new fresh closure above, and then that would also be another really good buying opportunity right here, is if we can get something like that as well. This will be our trading candle right there to fill that wick. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at.
Perfect.
Halo, 4 hour trying to come up.
Guardian Angel. Protecting our trades.
Dayquil?
Yeah, beautiful explanation there.
And we have an Halo.
Man spinning off that Dayquil, right, DJ Scratches?
I'm on that Dayquil, bro.
Bro, just...
I'm off the
Dayquil.
Dayquil.
Top down now, it's on Dayquil. Lovely.
I'm on that Dayquil.
Take
I'm
it,
on...
bro.
I'm drugged up right now off this. It's crazy.
And bro, Asian session will be NyQuil. So
Yeah, nah.
you'll be even more soft.
Asian sesh, I might fall asleep if we take NyQuil. Doesn't NyQuil put you to
Alright,
bed?
bro, maybe take it after. Yeah, right. Maybe stream in the room. Stream in the upstairs room so you can just knock on the couch after.
Clear the annotation. I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. The Halo don't want to go away. See? Promise you. It's with us now for the rest of the session.
Bro.
It's like
It's
another person in chat.
That's no coincidence too.
15 close above, 15 close above. That'll be good. Yeah, that'll be good. Ideally, if this candle here can close bear, then the 15 close above. Why would I want that to happen, chat? Why would I want that candle to close bear before I take the closure above? Yeah, Clubhouse got it. Clubhouse got it. Let's wait for the 5-second delay on YouTube.
I see a couple.
Good job, Clubhouse. Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Yes and yes.
Perfect. All right, good job. Good job.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, you just need a nice new support. That's all. NyQuil's a hell of a drug. Oh man. NyQuil, dude, that'd be crazy. I'll have to consult with brother Joe, see if he thinks I should take it. He'll be like, no, don't take it. But do you actually have a bottle? I'll take it off your hands if you don't need it.
Maybe do it midway into Asian.
Can I step out for 5 or will there be a trade? Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, you can step out. Yeah, if you guys gotta use the restroom or do anything, it's a good time. Green. How you doing?
Greenery.
More info. Yeah, it's true, James. Yep. Yeah, just a little bit more info, a little bit better setup. Oh, look, we broke the lows there too, which is nice. Add some fresh ginger to your honey. Yes, I will.
There you go. Was there any trades there in London? No, there wasn't. What's up, Jeet? There weren't any trades in London, but we almost took buys. We were looking at buy stops on an inverted celery around London Open, but the thing just drove out without a top wick, so no entries.
Where was that? Right here?
You want to see it, Nick? Yup. That's where it was.
Nice.
Closed right above that support too. And that was a big thing there. But yeah, no lower wicks, so no entries. Yeah, remain disciplined.
That was looking good. Damn.
It was looking very good. It opened up super quick too. Like that thing pretty much broke the highs and pushed up to resistance within like the first minute of London Open.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, Goldie, coming back. Excuse me. Sheesh, did I tell that guy there won't be a trade? There might be. Whoops.
Bro. He left. He's like, bet I got like 15 minutes. He's like taking his time right now.
My thing is, like, if the 4 hour is going to break the high here, right, there could be some opportunity. The best trade may be waiting for the high to break and closing above, but there may be some opportunity here on the break of the high. But yeah, the way price has been moving today, I would probably rather wait for the closure.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Definitely. If it drives, it drives.
Yeah, just Monday. Like,
I'd rather be
you
out
also
wishing
you got to pay attention to like the condition of the market too, and know when to get aggressive and when not to. So today's probably not the best time to get too aggressive here.
Monday. Monday at 10 a.m.
Am I human? I'm actually not. I'm actually not human. I'm just experiencing what it's like to be a human. Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm just a spiritual being having a human experience. That's all.
He's really not human. I don't know too many humans who could do things like that Nick does, bro, for real.
Human, right? It's just a light man. I'm just a light man.
Bro's a spiritual being. He's more of a spiritual being than a human being. That's for sure.
It's crazy too, because I bet you, like, when I'm done here, my voice, like, John, how many times last week, and this is how you know you're called to be somewhere, you're called to do something, like my voice lasted for the streams, and then that was it. It was gone.
Yeah.
Just gone.
Nick's voice sounded pretty great on the stream, and then I hung out with him after, and it sounded terrible. It sounded like crap. He couldn't even really talk to me. His voice was like disappearing after a couple words.
Like one sentence.
He was like, "Hey, John," and then nothing. Nothing, bro. He had to be like, his voice is chopped.
Let me get that out.
But I'm starting to regret hanging out with him last week because I think I got what he got now.
It's alright. It's greatness.
But yeah, nah. Shout out Nick, bro. He musters up the energy for these live streams, and after his voice is just chopped.
4 books a month. Yeah. How do you read 4 books a month and absorb it all? Like, once you get into reading, like in the beginning, you're over here like, the school bus drove up the street and around the block, and then it dropped the children off, and every child went into the school, right? So in the beginning, that's how it is when you're reading. But then all of a sudden, it's like the school bus, and all of a sudden, your mind just catches hold of it. So it's just like anything you do, the more you do it, the more fluent you'll get. So in the beginning, it seems like you have to read like word by word by word. You're like, I don't even remember what happened on that last page. But as you get into the groove and as you get into, reading and kind of like start the momentum, all of a sudden you can read words faster, understand them faster, just get a better overall like outcome there. So it's just about practicing. Yeah, at one point I was just like zooming through the books, but in the beginning I'm like, the turtle crossed the street, and so you guys got to go through that little funky process in the beginning. Yeah. And I remember I went to Mr. V because I'm like, he told me, I was like, all right, man, I want to be successful. What do I got to do, coach? I'll do whatever it takes. How many guys ever hit me up like that? You know what, Nick? That's it. This is it, man. It's my time. I went up to Mr. V and all that and did all that too. And he goes, okay, great. First thing you got to do is start reading. And as some of you guys remember me from high school, I wasn't the best or biggest reader. Actually, I didn't read any books. Actually, my mom did my summer reading project for me a couple times, right? So I was not a big reader at all. And I told him, I don't really like to read, Mr. V. And he said, I didn't say you had to like it. He said, when did I say you had to like to read? He said, you asked me how to become successful quicker. I said, you got to start reading. I didn't say you have to like to read to start reading. I just said you had to start reading, right? So I thought I was clever, and I started reading, but I'm like, man, this sucks. Like I would open my book and like lay down and then start reading and then fall asleep. I said, Mr. V, the reading thing is good, but I just can't seem to like stay awake. I keep reading before bed and falling asleep. He said, all right, well, and start reading standing up. He goes, you're probably not going to be able to fall asleep standing up. Why don't you try that? I said, damn, this guy's good, you know? So started reading, standing up. And that's the thing. The winners will never let your excuse work. They will never. And that's why the law of association and the power of mentorship. Anyone mentored by me and I did not let you off the hook. You gave me that oh so cute excuse. And I looked at you like you're crazy. Right? So the good friend or the good mentor, you know, they're not going to let you get away with that excuse. They're just not. Right? So you have to, you know, when you get into these reading or anything really, just take your time in the beginning, right? Like get used to it, build up your flow, right? Try and create some momentum by consistently acting. And then all of a sudden it'll be like second nature to you. Bro, I didn't read. So I was so against books. Like my image was so much of a, like not a reader that when I was reading in my bedroom, I would hear my mom come downstairs. Bro, I would throw my book in the closet and just start doing something else because I didn't want my mom to be like, yo, what are you doing? What are you reading? Whoa, what are you doing there? You know? So it's like, it was weird in the beginning, but then all of a sudden, John, every time you see me around the house, what was I doing?
Reading.
Oh, I wasn't playing video games with you and Joe?
Speaking great. No, never.
I wasn't going upstairs to watch the movies?
Then there was, nope. And at one point you did, but then you stopped. That was when that identity changed.
Yeah. Mr. V is very honest.
Nah, that's a true story though with our mom, bro.
You want honest friends, gang.
Our mom.
Yeah, hell yeah. Very true. She said, yo, Nick's reading? What's going on here? Is the world going to end?
Yeah, our mom would be upset with that. Nick, you actually have like a video anyways, right? Like we're not going to show the chat, but Nick has like a video of our mom like yelling at him for trying to be a successful man.
I do. I personally, I don't even want to watch that video because it's just sad. Yeah, my mom was like, my mom was upset that I was like reading and, you know, I mean, I put my mom through a lot though. Like I would quit my jobs and do all this crazy stuff. My mom was just looking out for me, you know, like again, the people who want the best for you, they don't always know what's best for you, you know? So sometimes you got to get that mentorship from outside the house. But, you know, my mom had all good intentions and she obviously just was, you know, wanted to see her son succeed. But the only way that she knew how to succeed was to, you know, get the job and get into it. And that's okay. You know, jobs are fine. If you guys like your job and enjoy doing what you do, I mean, that's literally success right there. So my mom was tripping on me, bro.
Now she's like, now she doesn't say much.
Now she don't say anything. Now,
congrats.
I remember one time, like I got John into journaling and writing down his goals and, you know, writing down like basically repetition. Yep. And she found John's journal or whatever, and she thought I was teaching this dude how to like cast spells. And I was. Success spells. Yo, she thought I was getting this guy crazy. Yeah, man. That was wild. I remember
being like, why are you just like looking at my journal?
Is there any reason? She was like, he's writing the same things down over and over on every line. What's going on? I'm like, oh, man.
He was tripping, bro. She was like,
you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
I was like, yeah.
Good John, just I'm an 8-figure trader.
Now she asks me about journaling, so it's like, all right. Same thing with Nick.
Imagine opening up your kid's journal, and it just says this times like 100 in a row. Just boom, 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 boom. You would think the kid was absurd, wouldn't you?
No, man. They would think I was crazy. But it's good. You want people to think you're crazy. Every genius was once considered a bad man, so be crazy. Be delusional. And then people will look at you like you're smart.
Yeet.
They'll call you crazy, and then they'll call you smart over time. Yes, sir. Dream super big. Facts.
Dream big. I trade bad, buddy.
Skills.
I made $21,000 last week trading. I trade bad. How much you make last week?
I love these dudes in the chat.
Got the YouTube gremlins going. You trade bad. Oh my God, you hurt my feelings so bad, brother. Anyways, next withdrawal / payout. Yeah, here we go. You funny,
it's like
bro.
we
You
trade so
funny.
bad we just avoided 2 losses today, bro.
You trade so bad. It's like, have you seen my P&L?
We would have took trades, dude. Just pull up the trades, Ella, bro.
I don't even want to do it to him. I don't even want to do it to him.
Just let him hate.
Made $2,100 USD today. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Not many people are making $2,100 in a day.
Man, bro, good stuff.
People saying you trade bad because they're mad because you haven't called the trade out. Yeah, that's probably more like it. Yeah. It's like, bro, I took NyQuil for you today. Shut up. I took NyQuil. I took DayQuil to be here with you today, bro. You gonna say I trade bad? That's messed up.
Dude, for real, man. What's up? What's up with that? Should he not stream? Like,
You lucky I came here today, buddy.
you want the guy to stop streaming? Then you're really screwed.
Oh, your comment's just above the idiot? Oh, let me just go up a little bit. Where was that comment? I don't see it. I don't see it. Every third book, challenge yourself to read something you don't want to. Wow, yeah, that's actually, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, just challenge yourself. Get outside the comfort zone a little bit. Yep. Good idea. Good idea. I would do that too. I would break up my reading into, like, sometimes I would read these different stories. And they were good stories. They weren't necessarily about, like, winning or making money or investing or any of that, but they were just good stories, like, to read. So yeah, look for some storybooks. Not Harry Potter. No. The one that comes to my mind is Back to Alive. Like, that one right there had nothing to do with success, but it's a good book. I'm in the longs. Wish me luck. Good luck, brother. Good luck. Do you trade 2-step funded accounts or instant funded accounts? Yeah, I trade my live account mainly these days, but I have XFAs here that I trade as well. And to be honest, I haven't even opened up my top 1 account in a minute. Out of the cells. Okay, nice. Can you give an example on how to journal? Yeah, of course. Like journal trades, journal life. What were you talking about?
Great question, bro. Or girl.
Okay, look at this. 1 hour broke low. So anytime you got a brand new 4-hour candle, you really don't mind if the 1 hour break lows, 30 break lows, 15 break lows, as long as the low respects the previous 4-hour low, which in this case is right here, you are still golden to move up. So this could still move bullish. I'm still bullish. Just got to wait for the closures. A lot of buyers got in right here too, by the way. Right there.
The candles make the decisions for us.
Yes. Cast that YouTuber under a spell. Ooh.
Hey, yo.
Let me teach him how to journal. Just journaling in general. I have a webinar that I did, a 2-hour talk on this, but let me show you guys. So mainly what I like to do, and we actually put this in the new journal, but I can't show you guys fully yet because there's still some things that have to be switched and taken off. So, but this is mainly what I like to do. So we've been working on a journal in the back end and whatnot. I'll show you guys more. Probably there's a couple things I want to take out. So probably in 2 days, two or 3 days. But this is something about the journal here, right? So 5 daily things I'm grateful for, my main money goal, which is here, and then like a feeling of that result and the story and all that stuff. So there's a little bit about the journal that we're going to be using, very similar, or I'll be using very similar to TradeZella and all that good stuff. You'll have calendars. One thing I really like here is the prop firm thing that we're trying to help you guys with, which is tracking your expenses, tracking your payouts, how many lost accounts you got, what the P&L is looking like. So but one thing that we have there is simply the journal, right? So this is how I journal my day to day. I always like to read a little bit, and then I write down 5 things I'm grateful for, my main money goal, and then the feeling. So the mental story, right? The mental movie of if I was, let's just say, at 10K a month, right? What will life look like at 10K a month? So if I come down here, I'm going to write all about, man, this is what my life is like, and this is what every day looks like, you know, and get that feeling. So that's pretty much how I journal my day to day. And then we're going to have that for you guys, like in the new journal, if you guys want to use it. You know, you guys, I know I'll be honest, it's probably better with pen and paper, but yeah, this right here will have everything digital for you. So we're almost done with the journal. We're almost done. But yeah, it'll have some of that stuff built in for you. I'm also gonna have a let me go back to it. Hold on, let me get that real quick. Boom. So I'm also gonna have my so I know we were talking about books and stuff today, but we'll have our recommended book selection for you guys as well when it comes to like what books we recommend for you and what books have helped us the most and all that good stuff. So it's almost done. It's almost done. Give me like another 2 days or so, and we should have everything exactly where we need it. Yeah, it's gonna be sick though. You know, it'll be nice. Yeah. Can you add positive affirmations to it? Yes. So every day, like what's cool is like a new positive affirmation will also pop up here if that's something that you're into. Like today is just simply April 13th. It's from Joshua 1:9, which is be strong, courageous, don't be afraid, you know, don't be discouraged, whatever it is, you know, there'll also be positive quotes and whatnot as well. Yeah. All right, Goldie. But yeah, that's the way I've always done my journaling since 2019. And I'll be honest, from 2019 to now, I have made drastic strides in my goals and dreams and everything that I've set out to do. So picture you having a blank sheet of paper, right? Blank canvas here, and simply like my first box goes to like 5 things I'm grateful for. My second box will go to my goal. So basically I'll say it in a way where I already have it. So as an example, I'm so happy and grateful now that $10,000 a month just flows effortlessly into my bank account. And once that's written there, then I draw up the movie, the scene of what it's like to live at $10,000 a month, right? Like what it's like to have that type of money, not like receiving it or accomplishing it, but let's say you've been making 10K a month for 4 months. Man, life is like this. I'm so grateful that I could do that. I'm so grateful for this. And, you know, and I just write up the movie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grateful things I'm grateful for, my goal, and then what life will be like while I'm living that goal. That's this process here has helped me create the life you see me live today. Pretty much. All right, 1 hour coming back up here. Hey Nick, you asked me to send a message about the one-on-one coaching. I'll look at it today. I just want to see if you were serious. I want to see if you'll come back on Monday and be like, yo. Hey Nick, I haven't heard from you yet. I like it though. The man's hungry. Maybe, just maybe, I got some elite members that are pretty much graduating, like 3 or 4 of them that are kind of wrapping up their program. So maybe in May we'll open it up for like 2 or 3 new members. Yeah, but I promise I will reach back out to you today, okay? Got you. Oh, you're welcome. And then, hey, when it comes to journaling your trades, what I would do is make sure you take screenshots of like basically every time frame you can, especially like the higher time frame. Like, so let's say your bias was off the 4 hour. Get a little screenshot of that 4 hour time frame. Let's say your execution was on the 30-minute. Get a screenshot of that. And if there's anything else that you need to see, like a 1 hour or something like that, then, you know, screenshot them all. And then just jot down, hey, the 4 hour was at target. Therefore, I was looking for a counter trend trade. I seen the 30-minute fade show up. I executed off the break of the high. Stops are kept below the lows. And the trade was either a win or a loss or whatever. Like, so that's what I would do in terms of trading. Trading. I just got around this weekend to do my March trade review, and man, gang, March was epic. I feel like we just walked through March as if nothing happened, but yo, that was an insane month. Like, it was like true March madness going on there. What's the payment? I got to talk to the developer that I'm working with and stuff, but it's basically our team running it behind the scenes. So I think it was like $20 or something. Yeah, it's like $20 for probably like TTE members, and then I think they were looking to do like $40 for just the rest of the world or something. $30, I forget what it was, but I'll let you guys know all that pricing and stuff like that over the next day or two. But I think for the clubhouse, it's like $19 or something. Can we read those books directly from the site, or should we pay for the books? No, I mean, a lot of those books are free. Yeah, so a lot of those books are like free on. You can listen to them on audiobook, and you know, I buy them from Amazon and all that good stuff. Yeah, I personally like reading the books, but again, you know, different seasons of life. When I was 22 years old with no kids, right, and me and my wife were just on our game, I was able to read like 4 books a month. But you know, now I got 4 kids, right? So it's very difficult now to read 4 books a month when you got these crazy. You guys think I yap a lot, huh? You know, come over to my house, see the yapping. So it's very difficult for me to read 4 books a month now, which is, I think, understandable. So I don't let that stop me from continuing to learn. I just, a lot of times will read or listen to audiobooks, and I'll have like one main book that I'm reading. Yo, thank you. Yeah. I remember when you were even getting funded was a struggle. Yeah, man. Yeah. So it's the progress. I think a lot of people come in here now and they see they're trying to do what I'm doing in my life right now, but they're nowhere near the experience level. Like that's another reason why I don't even, like, I took a 70K withdrawal, didn't even make a video on it, because to be honest, what is it really going to do for you? You know, you know what it's going to do? It's going to get 100, 200 people all excited to come join the clubhouse. But you know what that does? Because it's marketing, right? But you know what that does to the clubhouse? It gets 200 new, inexperienced, just members that think that they're going to come in and withdraw 70,000 like I did. And it's just not going to happen. So it's not fair for me to throw that in your face and just flex on how much money I make in your face, because then you're going to be so tempted to go out there and do that, right? And if you're so tempted to go out there and do that and then that doesn't happen, what's going to happen to you? You're going to be mad. You're going to be upset, right? You're going to be frustrated. And why would I want to do that to you, right? So yeah, you're going to be quaking. Yep. So for you to come into the trading game and expect to do what I'm doing right now in my life it's just a disservice, right? Like, you have no idea how much time, how much frustration, how much failure, how much loneliness, how much just blown accounts, all that goes into like what you see me doing today. It would just be unfair, you know, for you to think that you can do that right off the rip if you've never really gone through the journey. So you got to run your own race. You got to run your own race. And, you know, as Chill Callan said, like, he see me struggling at one point to even get funded, right? So it's like, I come from the same cloth that you guys come from. You can do what I do. It's just you can't do it right away. And look, neither could I. I wasn't able to do that stuff right away. It was over time and energy and effort and failure and just all that stuff that it eventually comes together. Oh yeah, trading gurus would have jumped all over that opportunity. Hey, I made $70,000, guys. Come join my clubhouse. Man, great marketing. Just again, everyone that jumps in due to that marketing pitch, guess what they're going to expect me to do for them? Help them make the 70K right away. And when I don't do that, they're going to be very frustrated and they're going to leave with their tail tucked between their legs, all upset. So I'd rather you just come in and understand that it's a learning curve and you got to learn. You know, you got to learn to earn. So take your time in the learning process and eventually you'll be earning as well. Wonder where they all got that yapping from? I know, right? Yeah. Four kids? Yeah, man. 4 kids now. Yep. Just had the 4th, sheesh, a couple months ago. Wow. Almost like 6 months ago now. Dude's a tank. Yeah, by the way, there's some other big ballers out there that watch this stream. I want to say that to you guys too. Like, stop flexing on people how much you make. Like, again, that's, yeah, you might get a couple extra Discord membership sales, but like, those people aren't ready to take the mentorship yet. They're just going to come in so you can hand them over money. So please, like, do your best to just, you don't have to flex on people all the time. You don't have to tell them every single dollar you make. I mean, I took a payout last week. I didn't even mention it. I took a withdrawal 3 weeks ago. I didn't even mention it, right? So it's like, stop trying to flash everything in people's faces and just provide value.
People don't even care.
They don't care anyway. They go, oh my God, Nick made 70 grand. All right, what does that do for me?
1, people don't care. 2, now you're like letting people pocket watch you, right?
Yeah.
And letting people get into your private life. It's like, why do you want that?
Yep.
Why do you want so many people knowing about your business?
All right. Possible buys above. This is probably my last shot here for a position. We got the halo up top, so we're looking good.
What about the 15-minute here? The 2 minutes?
15? Yeah, if we can close. I think we need to get above here, though. See how we keep getting here, and then boom, right back down. Got there, right back down. Got there, back down. Got there again.
I guess I'm not looking that far.
Back down. See when we closed above?
Say I'm looking
boom.
More recently. Yeah. I was using the resistance below.
I really like no one. I got a very small circle too, trust me. My post on Twitter.
Hey.
Yeah, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I don't promote Twitter too much, but yeah, it was pretty funny. Nah, because I'm sick and tired of seeing that stuff. You got all these young guru entrepreneurs that do a full rug pull on their entire community, strip every one of their money, and then go get baptized and film it as if like they're a new person now. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
I didn't see
hey
that.
Guys,
You made a post or something?
I know I rug pulled you all, and I stole hundreds of thousands of dollars, but look at me now. I'm getting baptized. You guys can trust me again, right? Only to rug pull again 6 months later. Repent. I found God. Trust me, you can come back. Clowns, man. Clowns. All these young gurus out here. Can I promote a trade? Yeah, as long as it's like playbook playbooked up, then I could promote it. All right, let's see what we do here. 10 seconds on the close. This will be a 15 closure, so. All right, this actually ain't bad here. So let's see if we can get a lower wick. Stops are going to be somewhere, yeah, somewhere down like 47.30. Full TP would be up here at like 47.68. And partials will be 47.53. But we're going to need a lower wick and then a break of the high. So let me draw that out for you so everyone can kind of understand. Nice little break of the high there. So now if we can come down, make this low, we have a buy stop right on the break of that high. Boom. If not, we wait on the 30, and if that doesn't happen, then I'll call it a day. He got baptized, and I believed him again. Man scammed the whole community. Then they took the camera and they vlogged the baptism day. It was so funny, man. Just honestly, it's embarrassing. It really is. Sad, sad. All right, let's see if we can make this lower wick. I'd say somewhere down into like this level right here. Nice little bottom wick. Tapping into these supports. A lot of wicks here too, so that would be great. What up, Ayush? Great to see you, brother. Great to see you. Come on, can we get a better lower wick? Better lower wick. Where's our 4-hour high? Way up here.
Yeah, I'm not taking this. Need a lower wick.
Yeah, unless we break that low.
Really for stop loss, right? Like,
I mean, my stops are gonna go below the lows anyway, but at the same time, I mean, like,
yeah.
You
confirmation.
Yeah, and your 30's not closed above the range yet either, so we just need a good lower wick. If we can come down and re-break it, let's get a little push, that would be perfect. Hey, Yush, how we feeling, big dog? Yeah, because look, if you look at the 15, there's I mean, I think this is my zone, like, from the beginning of the day right there. So, you're really going to need a lower wick here.
Yeah, for sure. No FOMO.
And it's there, but is it good enough, right? Because I've seen them pop up, break the high, and then slam that low and come back down. So I'd rather slam the low now before we get activated. All right. That should do it. Yeah, that should do it for me. So I'm going to have a buy stop here on Goldie. We'll go 3 contracts here. And this is really the zone, the more popular zone here. So we did slightly close above. If we don't get activated here, I will wait for the 30-minute candle and then go from there. Just a regular trade, I feel like. Yeah, it's a regular trade. So I will go like, I'm going 4 contracts on MGC. Yeah. Just a nice little fake out onion 15-minute. 30-minute would probably make this a little bit better, but we'll see. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Give me 1 sec, chat. Alright, cool. See what happens. Plan the trade, trade the plan. What's up, Ayush? How you doing, brother? What's goody? What's goody? What's up, Austin? How you doing, brother? Great to see you, my man. Hope you had a good weekend. Where's stop loss? Stop loss gonna be below this candle low. The low of this candle here, the current candle low will be the stop loss. Yeah. Because this is a good stop. This is a good lower wick here, right? Tap him right back into the range. Very good. Right back into that support. But I mean, if we continue to push further, I'll personally delete. It's probably the most I'll look for. TP's gonna be back at that resistance. That resistance up top. That's gonna be where TP's at. I see that support that Nick's looking at too. I don't know what Nick's gonna do. I might go break even at that support that Nick is his mouse is on.
Ooh, Nick the friendly ghost. Yee. That's the bottom wick. Yeah, so my trade will probably look something like this. Yeah, something like that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, or we might just melt. Just might melt here.
Yeah, it could. 30-minute candle still open. It's bearish. Yo, this is why we wait for lower wicks. Want to be sure of it. Exactly, Yogi. Eliminate being early buyers here.
Oh, yeah. All right, remain patient. Remain patient. Don't be trying to get into trades too quickly here, okay? Order filled.
Yeah.
There, it didn't work. It didn't work.
There was a signal, bro.
Order filled. Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled. Let me see. They have Linda. They better have Linda on here too. How are you gonna not have Linda?
Let's look up Linda. Order filled.
Who's this guy? Where's Linda?
I'm going to show you how to change the alert.
Oh my
I'm
god.
going to show you how to change the alert.
Okay, very
You're gonna
good.
show me how to change what?
I'm going to show you how to change your life with trading. Order filled. Alright, let me get rid of that before you guys think I'm before you guys start quaking about heavy drawdown. Hey, how cool was Friday's trade? Hey, by the way, Friday was such a good trade, such a good stop loss placement. Like, see like how the sample sizing begins to pay off like over time. Like, you know, that you pay some lesson, you pay a little bit, right, to learn, and that's okay. That's why I tell y'all, like, don't try and jump into these sample size ideas with me. But look, I'm not gonna hold back just because the camera's on, right? Like, I still gotta do what I gotta do to become an 8-figure trader, which is one of my main goals in life. So I still got to do my samples. There's no other time to do it. Like, anytime I trade, I'm basically live. So, you know, those are the times to do it. But, you know, I let you guys know, hey, look, you don't have to keep your stops here. This is me collecting data. Or you don't have to enter here. This is me collecting data. Or you don't have to trade NQ. It's me collecting data, right? So you got to realize, like, my perspective is I'm just here to do my trading, and, you know, I just happen to have 1,000 people watching me, but I really still have to, you know, make moves, make decisions, make adjustments, make tweaks that are ultimately going to set me up for a better trading career. And, you know, as a byproduct, you guys get to benefit off that, but don't necessarily jump into things like that you don't understand or you don't know. Like, there's some things that I'm still testing and working on, and, you know, I make that well aware, but, you know, sometimes people just still get in anyway. So that's on you. You know what I mean? If you want to get in with the sample sizing stuff that I'm doing, that's on you. You just can't get upset. I mean, we don't have enough data yet to get upset or do anything. So we gotta sample size. All right, what are we doing, Goldie? We got 5 minutes. It's time to delete this. If we can get the 15 to close back above, or the 30 to close above the range, that'll be good. If not, I'll be honest, I don't mind leaving this range here for the rest of the day and coming back in Asian. Last week in general was fire. Yo, last week was amazing. It really was. It was a good week. Real good week. Yeah, last week was nice. A little nice. So, when you test, I was going to lower my size or didn't. Yeah, there you go. Like, lower your size. Like, do what I do a little bit. Lower my size, don't, like, detach from the outcome. Understand that this is, something that you're trying to understand better and learn better. So you don't want to, put the full boat on it. I deleted my buy stop. Yeah, I deleted the buy stop. I'll wait for this 15 closure here. Not looking the hottest.
5 more minutes here, and then my business is closed.
Yeah, same. Unless we get a closure below 28 or something like that. Nice little range too. You got all that range here, so. Let's get it, J Coop. Not for long, brother. Not for long.
Get it, J Coop. It's fun in the dream, brother. Awesome.
Do it, Hitman. Yeah, if you guys are just if time is weighing on you at this point, just close the charts. Just close the charts. I'm sorry. Is there an issue with my question? I haven't received an answer yet. Probably not. I probably just missed it. Yeah, my apologies. If I miss your questions, guys, remember I got 2 chats rolling here: Clubhouse, YouTube. So I'm looking all over the place. Plus, trying to focus on the charts and all that stuff. So sometimes I can't get to every question, although I wish I could. But if you send it again, I can see. I'm looking for you. Wow, this actually might close up like salary play here in 2 minutes. Could you please explain which prop firm challenges you recommend? So I would say you have the 3 prop firms that I like are Top Step, Top One, and Tradeify. So it just depends on where your level of experience is. If you're more of an experienced trader and you're starting to stack up green days and all that, I would really recommend starting to move over to that instant funded account, to where you pay a little bit more on the front end, but you have enough skill set to go out and make something happen. If you're still learning, or if you are starting to understand things and you're getting it, but you're just not seeing the exact results that you feel like you should, then I would probably stick to an eval account, because those are just going to be a little cheaper. They're going to give you a little bit more room to learn and grow and all that stuff. So yeah, that's always been my recommendation. But you can go with Top One. They have a good a combine account. You can go with Tradeify, or Top Step obviously has good ones too. Love you, Nick. Yeah, I love you too, man. Love you too. Sorry about missing your your question. The $50 challenge, seen around 200. $50. Oh yeah, 50. You can get a 50K with Top Step. So go to topstep.com and then look up theirs, and you can get a 50K with them for $50. $50. All right, wow, we came all the way back up. Might be adding this buy stop back. Holy, Johnny Gems.
Yes, sir. 30 mil looking clean too.
I have to pull one of those other streamer things on you. All of a sudden, I stop talking, get into a trade, runs in a profit. But oh, sorry guys,
Yeah, right.
Lost my voice there for a minute.
Oh, come on, 30 minute.
Oh, Australia banned you from Top Step? Yeah, Top One. I like Top One. I like Tradeify, and I like Lucid. So those are the other accounts that I would probably look into. I think Top One has a big, I think they sent me something Let me see. They sent me something earlier. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. So you can unlock elite access after passing $39. I don't know what this is. Let me see. Oh, wow. $35 resets. No consistency rule on the evals. Yeah, they always, you just got to go to their website. Yeah, just go to their websites and check them out. They always got different like promos and stuff going on. They just had a 50% off instant funded last week. My bad. I'm such a bad salesman, like bad promoter. I forgot to even like tell you guys. They send me the stuff all the time. I don't even like promote it, but yeah, they always have different deals. After Clay did us? Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's probably it for me here today, gang. There's nada going on. Nada. Closures back above 45 look good. Other than that, probably sells. If you can shake the whole range, then these sells are going to be the best. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. I'll try and promote when the promotions are on. I'll try and remember them and all that stuff. But sometimes I just honestly can care less. Sorry, gang. I know the other streamers are always like, "Yo, we got deals here and deals there," but my bad. Pac-Man out on a Monday? Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. All right, we out of here. Great session here today. You're going to get a lot of rejection from that support down there, but good session. No trades. I mean, the market was very tough. We avoided 2 losses here today as well. So way to stay out the market when the opportunities just aren't there. You know, that's what the winners and the professionals do. So today you've done what the winners do and the professionals do. Therefore, you should get a winning and professional result. Yeah. All right, we out of here. Clubhouse. I'll see you guys in Asian session. Pray for my voice, please, and John's voice, and we'll be back. We'll be back at it. All right.
Peace, fam. God bless y'all.
All right, man. Johnny Gems, see you later, brother. Have a great day. Peace, chat. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. YouTube, we'll see you guys tomorrow for the New York session. If you guys aren't in the clubhouse yet and you want to join us for Asian in London and all the webinars and all that, tap into the course. Meet us at the clubhouse, my friends. You guys know where to find us. I will see you guys on the next session. Enjoy the beats on the way out, and we'll see you guys later. All right, peace. Let go.
Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please when I be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home, just the 4 of us. Knock, say hello to opportunity. Show them everything that I be doing, think it's doing me. Check, everything I do is to a T. And only other corner hitting hardest in the USC. Oh, Irish in my blood and all that money keep on doubling. I ain't tried to ball cause I ain't really one for fumbling. Made a couple M's, went gold, now I'm loving it. Drive through them all, can't stomach it. 1 time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put a trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please when I be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home, just now wait, second thought. Maybe take a trip down to Florida. Need a change of weather, Tennessee just wasn't warm enough. Son and everybody, they been eating out the formula. Everybody talking, but at least they ain't ignoring us. Ay, reservations for 20 at Coast Show. Like that iceberg, I'm tipping a boatload. Got incredible friends, yeah, they froze on. Taking hits on the one like I'm Soto. Catalog multiples of double digits. Staring at the number like it's double vision. That's what happens when you trust the vision. But keep it humble for the juxtaposition. I changed my life overnight with a couple decisions. Stay working like there's somebody who's coming to get it. And don't get caught up in the talking in the public opinion. Yeah, I had different functions cause I'm functioning different. Hey, 1 time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put a trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please when I be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home with the four of us. So tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing a wave. I'm a rowboat, blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
I know a lot of people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor, but I've been flying so long, I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man, I'm only headed up, see my flow volcanic, this the fire I erupt. Heard the fans getting rowdy cause they haven't had enough. You know I'm running the city, you just running out of luck. Yeah, I said that with my chest, I flow hard, it's no wonder they easily impressed. I'm so far, but I'm always coming back with something fresh, I never rest. Swear you'll never catch this ego in a nest. I invest my time in a booth, I find a piece. I used to piece the boom in my mind. My ex knows this, let me expose this. She left cause she don't wanna be with an explosive. Man, I'm just
feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island.